Streaming. According to this, I think I'm now technically live.
Yay.
Oh, oops. I need to change this to this. Change that. Alright, live streams. Done. Save. Give it a second to update. I'm going to click on this and make sure I can actually hear myself. Okay, just say something, just so I can make sure it picks you up.
Hello there.
Perfect. So I'm gonna lower that. That is there. Stream settings, stream URL. We are officially live and setting up. So while that does its thing, I'm gonna go post all the links.
All right.
Paste. That's not what I wanted to do. Why would it do that? That's not what I want. How dare this not know exactly what it is that I want to do? That's what I want to do. And we'll go here, and we go to YouTube. Hey, we've got a guy here that's congratulating me. Okay, so I want to open this here, and we go to YouTube. Okay. Well, there's my phone.
Phone is present.
Do that and tweet that. This didn't do what I wanted it to do. Well, everything's bad. This is fine. There we go. There we go. There is that. Tweet that. I've got notifications here. We've still got some time. And I'm gonna put this over here. There's that. There is that. What movie is that? I know that's Jim
Bruce
Carrey.
Almighty.
Which one is it?
Bruce Almighty.
Is that Bruce Almighty? How do I not know that?
I'm pretty sure.
I love Bruce Almighty. Alright, that's going to go over there. Okay. Why are these both different? Oh, that one's just behind. That's fine. Alright, so it looks like we go officially live in about 3.5 minutes. Because right now the stream is still on stream starting soon. Mm-hmm. So I figure the plan is I've got my Google Doc list open for, I call the deck Stop Shrining, because I want to play with all 11 shrines in Commander, and I was gonna just shoehorn them into the Surging Commander, but okay, perfect. You're coming across in the chat. Uh, I was just gonna like shoehorn it into the Surging Commander, but then everyone was like, "You shouldn't do that." And then I was like, "Well, what about Sisay Weatherlight Captain?" And they're like, "You should do that." So, because her whole thing, search your library for a legendary permanent with converted mana cost less than Sisay's power, but put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Yeah, so because all the shrines are legendary, I guess the whole point of Sisay is play a whole bunch of multicolored legends, and so hey, Tim's in the chat.
Hello,
Um,
Tim.
so yeah, I figure we could start with brewing that, and then launch into the magical cards on Arena. I'm actually gonna get Arena up and running
So
right
for your
now.
comment on the deck that you had, I quickly threw together a brawl deck on Arena.
Oh yeah,
The title is Me Smash.
is it mono green or is it Gruul?
It's Gruul.
Ah, there it is. Who's the commander?
Clothis.
Oh, this will be nice. You really do like the the gods, don't you?
I have a weird thing for them. Most of the gods I don't really like because like Athreos is just it's too consistently the same for me. It's just okay, something died and it's back.
Sweet.
Whereas like Clothis is like it's ramp, it's damage, it's a permanent you can't destroy.
Now, question: which Athreos?
Ah, I believe it's the Shroud Veil. It's like a 7-drop.
Yeah, because I think the original one is only a 3-drop, but yeah, the new one is the putting the coin counters
Yeah.
on stuff, and I think people can just hear. Oh, there's people here. Oh, we've got Tim Johnson, we've got Decrepit Sundew, and we got Jeremy Rowe, and I believe Jeremy is the one that I thought was going to be with
Yeah.
us.
Who had to sadly had to work.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy, why would you work instead of playing Magic cards? Like, it's the year 2020, everything's gone to hell. Okay. Go. Oh, we got 10 seconds, and then we're switching up. Okay, so I'm going to close. I don't need Twitter open, and I don't need Facebook open. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. It was buffering. That's bad. We've hit 0. Okay. Hold on to everything. Talk, have it on overlay. There we go. Get out of there. Alrighty, we've officially started. Oh, that looks really
Infinite.
nice. I like having the little brush wag off to the side there. So yeah, so like I was telling you while we were getting set up, I want to brew Sisay Weatherlight Captain, and I need 88 more cards because 12 of them are Sisay and the 11 shrines because I really want to play with shrines. Um, I mean, Sisay, like, I don't know if I should be looking at, like, what cards do people usually run in Sisay? What stuff do people usually run in Sanctum?
I think both.
That's a fair point.
I have one suggestion right off the top, just for the memes though.
I'm listening. I'm always here for the memes. That's why I latched on.
Opulence.
Opulent. Oh, isn't that card
Or
like?
sorry, opalescence.
Isn't that card like $100?
Probably. It is an older card that does interesting things.
Okay, so I've got Sisay open on EDH Rec, and I've got Shrines are dope. I want it to work so much. I have a Shrine deck on Arena for. I think I have one in Brawl, and I think I've got I do have one in standard. I tried building one in historic with the Hondens, and whoo boy, did it not work.
You can do it in historic with the shrines.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying, because I've got it with the Hondens as well as the Sanctums.
I was gonna say I saw the one. It did pretty decent.
Ooh, Paradox Haze. The beginning of Enchanted players first upkeep each turn. That player gets an additional upkeep step after this one. I believe that just means trigger the Hondens the second time, because the Sanctums are pre-combat main phase, but the Hondens are upkeep.
Yes.
So okay, well, what was that? Paradox Haze. Let's add that to the list. Oh well, my caps lock is. I should figure out how to do music, but I don't want to get copyright struck. That is for next time. um,
So is Gen something you would consider?
Again. Oh, the new dude? The Mardu guy.
Yeah, the
He,
Mardu, who's Mardu for some reason, even though it's clearly a Jeskai creature.
oh yeah, with all the colors that he's got around him.
Yeah.
Ken Arcanum Weaver. I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Again, Arcanum Weaver, full Mardu, sacrifice an enchantment, return target enchantment. I mean, that's just yeah. What's Tim saying? Shrines are so much fun, especially if you can get Sakashima, where nothing Texan be legendary and copy the shrine. Oh, I know what.
Oh yeah, the mirror hall on a body.
Yeah, oh yeah. I ended up opening a Sakashima on like um the very first pack of Commander Legends that I opened. So I have one, but I put him in scarecrows. I brewed with help of a good old Homeround Goldfish. Zedru, and it's
All right.
stupidly janky. What's your win con? What's your win con? Whatever your win con is.
That's it's very good. So I have a couple of older cards that I think would work very well for you.
Yeah.
Sterling Grove. Selesnya. All other enchantments you control can be targets of spells or abilities. You can pay one and sacrifice it to go get an enchantment card and put it in your on top of your library.
I think I know that one. That one is an enchantment, yeah. Where
Yeah,
let's look it up real quick. I have its image in my mind.
it's nice little Christmas trees with a Nantuko in the middle of them.
Yes. Is that what that is? No, that's not an Antuco. That's what's his name. That's the other Morrow sorcerer, the one that's not Multani.
A Mulamomaro?
Yeah, that guy. Cuz he's got the
Is
four
that?
arms. Yeah, but he's not a bug.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking that was one of the Elder Nantukos because of the Batman style sheaths around its hands. The greaves.
I like it. Yeah, no, Sterling Grove. I may not be willing to break out $100 for a single card, but I mean, I could make room for Sterling Grove.
So then you've got all of the Enchantress cards, which are kind of relevant.
I think the thing with
Yeah,
Sisay though is I also want to like focus on legendary stuff.
that's true.
Let's see what.
Oh, Calyx.
Oh yeah, that dude. Where is he?
Legendary, works with enchantments.
Oh yeah, 100%. That would probably actually be under the Sanctum.
Oh, so
What is
for
the title?
the Enchantress effect on a legendary, there's Tuvasa.
Oh, is she that Bant Merfolk?
Yes. Like it's +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, and you get to draw a card for the first enchantment every turn.
Oh, yes. Calyx, Destiny's Hand. Yep. Calyx, Destiny's Hand. And that'll go. I'm going to bring that down to 83 just so I can add. What was her name?
Tuvasa.
How is that spelled?
Tuvasa. It's Tuvasa the Sunlit.
Sunlit. I do have chat open, so if any of you in chat have any suggestions, please feel free to throw them in there. What else? All right, let's start with creatures. What do we have in creatures?
Are you familiar with Hannah, Ship's Navigator?
I am familiar with her name. I do not, for the life of me, remember what she does.
All right, so she is 1 white and a blue,
Oh, here she is.
and then, yep, there you go.
Return target artifact or enchantment from your grave. Yep. You know who else would actually work with this? Zur
Yes,
and
Zer the
Kethis.
Enchanter. Ooh, Kethis. Kethis is really good, but then I feel like it might just become a Kethis deck.
He'll just be in the 99. I'm not too worried about it. So
Fair.
that's another 3 creatures. Not to mention he being 3 color, he really helps with what Sisei's trying to do.
So you have the main Sisei. Do you also have access to Captain Sisei?
Probably. Oh, we've got. I wanted to buy a proper Zedru, but the only one available here is the etched foil from Legends. I'm proxying about 50% of the cards because I either own a copy or they're too expensive. Thran Temporal Gateway, that is a good one.
It is. Did you hear the suggestion for Captain Sisei?
Yes. What is it that the original Sisei does?
It's tap to search for a legendary card, reveal it, and put it in your hand.
That is. Yeah, no, that's a good one. Hannah Ship's Navigator, and we're gonna toss. I'm excited. I've never gotten to play with Zur the Enchanter.
Ooh, that's one I didn't actually think about. A Layla.
That is how you spell Enchanter. What do we got? Thran Temporal Gateway and Planar Bridge. Yeah, those are both. Those are both going on here. So I'm gonna go down.
Oh, Planar Portal as well. That way you have redundancy effects.
Captain Sisei. Thran. I can't spell. Temporal Gateway and Planar Bridge. I don't know if anyone said Lost Oromancer and Wild Research.
Not yet.
What one was it that you had just said?
A Layla.
Alayla.
Yes, Artful Provocateur. She's one of the Throne of Eldraine
Oh, her.
draw cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she do?
So she is 1 in Esper, flying, Death Touch, Lifelink 2/3. Other flyers you have. Yeah.
Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment. Okay. So basically all my enchantments come with. How much of a budget are you on? The I usually trade for a lot of the stuff that I get, so like budgets, like I try to keep any particular card like under $20 cuz I just build it up over time. So I kind of look at my budget like that rather than just like I have $100 that I'm going to spend on this deck. To answer Decrepit Sundew. But yeah, no, I do like Alayla because she basically just gives me more defense for all of my shrines.
And also just like instantly builds up a new board state if you get wiped for any reason.
I just Layla. Oh well, I accidentally hit back. I hate this.
Ooh,
Artful.
another creature for you.
Why does provocateur have to be such a hard word to spell?
Provocateur. But Calaf, believe she would be quite the creature for your deck.
Hold on, I want to see. I've been suggested Lost Oromancer and Wild Research. Let's take a look at them real quick.
Save. Oh, a card real quick because I'm pretty sure I remember its name.
Is it Lost Oromancers? Satyr Enchanter, draw a card for playing enchantments. Lost Oromancers. 2 white for 3/3. Human Wizard, vanishing 3. When it's put into the graveyard from play, if it had no time counters on it, you may search your library for an enchantment, put it into play. Yes, Lost Oromancers is going in.
Greater Oromancy was the one I was just thinking of too, which gives your stuff Shroud, and enchanted creatures have Shroud as well.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. That one I think might be a little bit outside of my thing. Also, I want to check Wild Research real quick. Did I take one off for Oromancers? 1 sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I did not, so that goes down to that. I want to see Wild Research real quick. Because I'm seeing between both Tim and Decrepit that it's a good card. It's a Gable for either instance. Wild Research enchantment. 2 in a red, and then for 2 in a red, just to put it into play. 1 in a white, search your library for an enchantment card. Reveal that card, put it into your hand, then discard a card at random from. Yep, there's the red random discard. 1 in a blue, search it for an instant. Reveal that card, put it into your. Okay, that's. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's roll.
So, do you want this to be a playful deck or a I'm gonna win deck?
Why do those have to be mutually exclusive?
Well, so I just remembered the name of a card that I think would probably make you the archenemy at the table when you sat down repeatedly with the same people.
I'm listening.
Especially if you run things that give your enchantments Shroud and or Hexproof or Indestructible.
I'm listening.
So it's from Onslaught. It's a rare. Costs 2 and double white. And it's called Aurification.
Orification.
Whenever a creature deals damage to you, you put a gold counter on it. Each creature with a gold counter on it is a wall, in addition to its other types.
Oh. Okay. So
Yeah.
okay.
So the only caveat there is if it leaves play, all the gold counters come off.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm trying to see if I can find it on here because that feels like it should be on here. I'm assuming it's an enchantment. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Abundant growth, seal of cleansing. Why am I not? Screw it. It sounds fun. Let's toss it on there. What was it called again?
Aurification. A-U-R-I-fication.
Beautiful. What else do we got down here? Do it. Get that Rification. So I had to ask about giving your enchantment. I was about to ask about giving your enchantment hexproof. Man, words are
Yes.
hard.
Which there are a couple of different things that do that. Like there's I think 2 or 3 1 to 3 drops that are older cards that allow you to either sacrifice one to give them all hexproof, basically like a mom effect with a sacrifice.
Okay.
And then there's things like Greater Oromancy.
Right. Oh, what about Raf Capuchin?
Wrath would be good,
Oh,
giving
wait a minute.
everything
Oh yeah, yeah.
flash.
It would only give the legendaries flash because I don't know if I have any sagas, or at least not yet. But Raf Capuchin, he's got flash
Well,
himself.
a fair number of the sagas are legendary as well. Plus, all of your artifacts are historic as well.
That is true. So, Decrepit Sundew, I raise you this Raf Capuchin to flash out Thran Temporal Gateway.
The flash, the flash, to the flash, the flash.
Exactly.
Yes.
I mean, porque a las dos. Capuchin. Is it Ship's Mage? It's Ship's Mage, yeah. What else do we have here? That's fun.
Oh, so for a slightly more budget than the previous option of Greater Ornament, Privileged Position.
Privileged Position was one I was looking at. Isn't that the one that it gives all of my permanents except for itself? Shroud.
So it's hexproof, so you can
Hexproof.
still do it. Whereas Oromancy is Shroud.
That's right. I do like. I am a big fan of people not touching my stuff.
Value Train is pulling into the station. Yes, it is.
Oh, this is. This I'm on board with this. Stop shrine. So we'll add privileged position. I need everyone to not make fun of my bad spelling. I need everyone to just ignore
So
it.
here's another one for you that's probably going to be on your list over there. Is Karmic Justice.
Karmic Justice was one I was also looking at.
Yeah.
Destroys a non. Yep. Nope, that's not what I meant to open up. Oh, good. My cat is growling in his sleep. Gonna apologize in advance in case we get any cat yowling.
Oh.
My.
I didn't even know this card existed.
What's the chat say? Whirlwind of Thought, I think it is. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. Whirlwind of Thought's a must play.
Yeah, it's that.
What was the one that you were about to say?
So I didn't even know this existed. I will agree with them that Whirlwind of Thought is a great card for the deck. Estrid's Invocation. It's 2 and a blue.
Yeah, I know that one.
It ETBs as a copy of any enchantment.
But you get the opportunity on your upkeep to
blink it.
I don't think is it blink? You may exile. Yeah, it is.
Well,
Exile the enchantment.
Yeah.
If you do
So
return to the battlefield. Yeah, it's from.
Yeah. So when it comes back,
deck.
it copies anything. Yeah, I was not familiar with that card. I don't think I've actually faced Estrid.
I remember it because of the what's this? Tim and I are on the same wavelength here. You two absolutely are.
Oh.
I remember the invocation because the one time that I was on MTG Lexicon's live stream, homeboy was basically using it and something else to just wipe my board of satyrs, and somebody came in and saved me. And so invocation ended up entering the battlefield with, but the thing it was copying didn't exist anymore, so it just entered and was sitting as itself. I need.
So
Go on.
Hall of Heliod's generosity is probably an absolute include.
That absolutely is. I will do the lands at the end.
Okay.
That one is it's not. It doesn't have a color though. Never mind. Because I do want to get more legendary stuff. For Sisay. What do we got going on down there? Okay. I would say Kenrith if it wasn't for the fact that he only lets you bring back creatures from the graveyard.
Well, if you run enchantment creatures that are legendary, that works out, like all of the god cycle.
True. What about Gaddock Teague?
I mean, again, with making yourself the archenemy like Auramancy.
Fair point, but Gaddock Teague is only like $5.
Very, very true.
Never gotten a chance to actually play with Gaddock.
I think Gaddock would be a fairly good inclusion here.
I'm just waiting for this to catch up with the chat because I know Tim or Decrepit are going to have something to say about this. Plea for Guidance is good. 2 Idyllic Tutors in 1 card. Not to mention there's just Idyllic Tutor.
So, 2 very obvious creatures that I think we both kind of skipped over. Kestia the Cultivator and Daxos the Returned.
I'm familiar with Daxos.
So,
not the other one. Hello? Did we lose Michael?
Kestia the Cultivator.
Michael's back.
Oh, sorry, did I cut out on you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that sucks.
1 second.
But yeah, I was just saying,
guidance.
Kestia the Cultivator as well. Ooh, plea for guidance.
I mean, 2 Idyllic Tutors in 1 card. I love 2-for-1s.
Yes.
Search your library for up to 2 enchantment cards. Reveal them. Oh, yeah, that literally is just 6 mana sorcery. That is just 2 Idyllic Tutors stapled together, huh? Well, that's going on there.
So this list of cards that I'm looking at has Anguished Unmaking as like the heavy metal version that just got printed. And
yeah, is it the one that's on...
It's pretty badass.
Is it on EDA Trek? Because they've got it on there too. Oh boy.
Oh, same for Assassin's Trophy, actually.
Yeah, I think they're all updated to the most recent printing, and those would technically be the most recent printings. What do we got here?
Fair.
So many flashbacks of playing the Dragon and someone else playing Gaddock Teague and my day just being ruined. Wait, why would Gaddock Teague ruin the dragons? Gaddock Teague stops non-creature spells.
So I saw a card and I was like, hell yeah. And I saw the price of it. I was like, oh no. But replenish. Return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to play. Except for it's $85.
I'm good. I think I'm good.
I'll say this. Open the vaults. 2 more mana. It's $1.
Open the vaults. Yes. No, that's the one that I was... That one's a sorcery?
Yes.
I keep getting that one confused with... I think it's Open the Armory. Which is where...
Which is go and get the...
You specifically grab an aura. And it's got just a dude with a big thing slung over his shoulder.
This is nasty.
Crystal Chimes.
Ooh.
I saw Crystal Chimes somewhere. I think it was on here. Or I saw a card whose name should be Crystal Chimes if it isn't.
Chimes, if it's what I'm thinking it should be pretty good.
It is what I'm thinking. 3-mana artifact, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. Yup, Crystal Chimes.
There you go.
I have so many high CMC non-creature spells, so I can't go do my infinite combos. Oh.
Oh,
Rest in peace.
Cleansing Meditation.
What does that one do?
So it's 1 double white, destroy all enchantments, but if you have Threshold, it's destroy all enchantments, then return to play all of your cards that were destroyed this way.
Ooh.
And it's $1.
I'll put that one on the back burner for right now. Because right now that just feels more like I want to blow up my stuff and then immediately bring it all back.
So it does, unless you play the cards that make all permanents into enchantments, and then it's an absolute board wipe, including mass land destruction that only you recover from.
I like it. What else do we got going on? I don't know. I'm focusing more on Sanctum. Man, what about Door to Nothingness? Just no. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to kill someone with Door to Nothingness. I already have a deck that does that. I feel like I need. Oh, Triumphant Reckoning from Commander Legends. Return all
Ooh,
artifact, enchantment, and planeswalker cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
yeah. So I think Mirror Maid might be worthy of an inclusion as well.
Would it? Because the shrines are all legendary.
So you know how Privileged Position only makes it to where other permanents you control can't be the targets of spells
Oh,
or abilities
so
your opponents control?
if you've got two privileged positions, they protect each other.
Yep. But also, like, just like, say, Whirlwind of Thought, having 2 of those, you're then drawing 2 cards for everything, or like getting a Mirari's Wake and having 2 of that.
Nope, that's good. I'll throw that on here. That's an enchantment. That's not a sorcery. What do we got? Boros Charm makes your permanents indestructible at instant speed. Oh, I thought Boros Charm only did creatures. Does it do all?
Ooh, yeah, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth as well, Decrepit.
Ooh,
Good
that is
call.
another one. That I do like that
Oh,
one.
how about Urza's Ruinous Blast?
I would agree if it wasn't for the fact that I super don't like uh Noah Bradley
Oh, yeah.
to the point where I've actually
Actually,
got
wait.
an Orzhov. I think I need to bring this down again.
Both of those cards are Noah
I've
Bradley, by the way.
which one? What's the other one?
Urza's Ruinous Blast that I suggested, and Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
Primeval is also it hurts. It does, but I'm not gonna. I don't want that guy in my deck. Boros Charm though, that is a good one. I thought Boros Charm was just creatures. I need mana fixing. If I'm gonna be trying to make 5 colors work.
Omen of the Hunt would be worthy.
Omen of the Hunt. What does that one do?
It's a 3-drop that allows you to go get a basic land tapped, and you can sack it to scry 2.
Ooh. Oh, Omen of. I'm stupid. It's it's from the Omen cycle. How did I forget the Omen cycle?
But then since you're also doing the enchantment theme, like Utopia Sprawl and Abundant Growth are also pretty decent inclusions for early game ramp that also do mana fixing.
Utopia was the other one?
Abundant Growth.
Okay, what does that put us at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. Okay, so that means this needs to be down to 57. Okay. Okay, we're all caught up. What is it? Burnished Heart, oh, of course. Burnished Heart, I love Burnished Heart.
The fox. I can't remember its name now. The little Eevee from Kaladesh.
Oh, Filigree familiar?
Yes.
Isn't that just when it dies, draw a card?
I think it's gain life when it enters and draw a card when it dies.
Yes.
It's not ramp or fixing, but it's handy, especially when you can recur all of your permanents.
Fair point.
It's also an easy cut as a placeholder for something else, like Solemn Simulacrum would also be a good card.
Ooh, I do like Sad Robot. I am going to go with Sad Robot.
So I'm looking ahead to the lands here, and it always feels so bad seeing that.
Seeing what?
Sarah Sanctum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's great. Oh, that's right. It's $200.
Oh, just 200?
Well, I mean, yeah, considering that in the same set you had Gaia's Cradle. You also had Tolarian Academy.
Druidic Satchel. I do.
Satchel.
I do know Druidic Satchel. I know it makes a. I know one of. Words are hard. I know one of the things it does because it's got a whole bunch of different abilities, and I know one of its things is making Sapperlings. Reveal a top card of the library if it's a creature card. Get a Sapperling. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield. If it's not creature, oh yeah, no Druidic Satchel. It's Waste Not, but opposite. You can quote me on that.
How many cards are you at now? It is currently refreshing for me.
I am currently at, with Druidic Satchel, I need 54 more.
Alright, so we're getting pretty close to lands.
Do you want artifacts that get lands? I'm not against artifacts that get lands. I'm gonna just because it's commander, we're gonna throw Soul Ring on there.
I mean, Arcane Signet might as well be thrown in too.
Yup.
Honorary mention for ramp for you. It's not mana fixing by any means, but it's a hell of a lot of ramp for you. Is Honor Worn Shaku.
Honor Worn. That's a badass name. What does it do?
It is 3 mana, tap to add 1 mana to your mana pool, but you can tap an untapped legendary permanent you control to untap it. So, all of your shrines.
I do know that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yup. It's an artifact, right?
Yes. And that's basically an extra 12 mana for you mid-game, every turn.
What is it? Battle Worn Shaku?
Honor Worn.
Honor Worn.
Yep.
Is it just SHAKU?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. No, I do know that one. Because the mono white deck that I brewed. One sec. Junior's Kite. And
Journeyer's
Auxiliary Sphere.
I will say this. Journeyer's Kite, as somebody who likes the card, it has some decks where it's really good, and it has some decks where it just sits there.
I feel like for a 5-color deck, I feel like it's going to put in enough work that I can justify it. And if not, I'll cut it later.
There. So the other thing is, if I remember correctly, Journeyer's Kite only gets basics, and if you're running 5 colors, you're probably not going to have too many basics in the deck.
You'd be surprised what I'd do on a budget. Uh,
Fair.
especially if I've got our Armillary Sphere here.
Oh wow, Terramorphic Expanse dropped. It was $3 last month
How was Terramorphic Expanse $3?
because it's only had a couple of printings. Like compared to Evolving Wilds, which has basically been printed 6 times a year for the last 2 decades.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I don't think I've ever paid that much for a Terramorphic.
I don't
Oh,
think I've
yeah.
ever paid for a Terramorphic.
Expedition map.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That one is a good one.
There's also oh crap, the budget one where
The
it's
Brewing
in
shenanigan.
standard.
Hey, welcome, Lev. Um, oh, well, I accidentally opened up Arena for a second. That will be when we're done here. Um,
Traveler's Amulet is another one you could use.
Is that one that only grabs basics also?
Correct.
Traveler's Amulet. Why not? It's another one of those ones that'll be an easy cut later if I have to. Sylvan Scrying gets any land for 1 and a green. Hey, what's up, Adamant Scribbler? Oh, wait a minute. I know Adamant Scribbler. That's my buddy from college. What's up, my dude? I know that profile picture anywhere.
We've got that Lev Dev Omen of the Hunt.
Expedition. What is up, Donald Adamant Scribbler? Is Journeyer's Kite a creature? Did I screw up?
No, it is. It's not a creature. It's an
Okay,
artifact.
well, here we are. Thank I everyone for not calling me out on that. Journeyer's Kite. All right.
So how many lands are you seeing this deck run?
So normally when I'm doing a 1 to 3 color deck, I do about 36 or 37. When I get to 4 color, I like to do 38, and when I get to 5 color, I generally am looking at 39 or 40.
Sorry about that. I had a train come through.
Colney Heart Expedition. Yes, that is a good one. Especially
Ooh,
because
yeah,
we're
that
already
is.
working with enchantments.
So we are rapidly approaching the lands
We are.
portion of this.
Yes, because for this, I feel like with how many colors that we're wanting to do, it'd probably be worth going on the heavier side. I could probably make arguments as far as sorceries go for things like Kodama's Reach and Cultivate and stuff like that, and we can kind of go heavier into the basics.
Yeah.
Kodama's Reach.
Okay, so wait a second. We're doing enchantments, and I know that you would prefer not to have ridiculously expensive cards, but Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Oh, is that stupid? That's stupid sexy Dryad, yeah?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, I can justify him.
Yeah, Dramatical French Girls. Dryad. Because that would allow you to play even more basics while also having more mana up because all of your tutor effects
Ooh.
that get enchantments go get him.
Crop rotation, abundance, harrow.
Yeah.
Abundance is a really good one. I do know abundance because that's the one that you get to basically pick if you want like land or non-land, right?
I think they were talking trace of abundance, but I could be
Um,
wrong.
let's look here. Abundance. Yeah. So 2 green enchantment. If you would draw a card, you may instead choose land or non-land, and reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put it into your hand. So it's if I need lands, I can grab lands, and if I need something else, I can get something else.
There you go. So
Correctoni
with
for the
that,
pepperoni. Let's get Harrow on here. What actually? What's the one that's kind of just a strictly better Harrow? Uh, Roiling Regrowth. Where if it
no,
gets
no, Harrow's the strictly better version of that.
well, I thought because with Roiling Regrowth, if it gets countered, I don't lose the land.
True. I, yeah, but they come in tapped.
Do they?
Yeah, Roiling Regrowth comes in tapped,
Oh well,
whereas Harrow doesn't.
they're both instants. Yeah, I'll throw them both on here.
Also, Veteran Explorer is another ramp option for you, since you seem to have a very green base.
Veteran Explorer.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
there is also Azusa.
yeah, Zeus as well.
I guess I'm gonna. I don't need Rolling Regrowth. Let's put a loose. Is yeah.
So Azusa is good for the ramping, whereas Dryad is okay for ramp, but it's also mana fixing on a body that is fetchable.
Yes, I will
But
say
Azusa is legendary, which
yes.
helps with the other theme.
As the saying goes, why not both? Yeah. So that puts me at.
Both?
I think that puts me at 61 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. That does put me at 61.
Court of Bounty is worth it too.
Yeah.
You are correct. Tim Man Levdev.
Is there something here that I can cut? Because I'm at 30. I'm at 39 now, and I want to use. I think 39 lands for this. Um. Well, you were talking about cutting Journeyer's Kite.
Yeah, I mean to me that's one of the first cuts I would make.
Yeah. So what did you cut for Court of Bounty? Oh, Journeyer's Kite. Okay. Actually, the court package would be kind of funny if there's enough room. Catch 22, though, it won't be part of the legendary package. Blood Sun helps with letting your non basic lands come in untapped. True. I think this is good for now. And now the most contentious part of any deck building. Let's look at lands.
The lands.
I'm going to take this 39 and move it down here so I don't need to keep scrolling. I'm actually going to change
So
it
I
to
think
38 because Command Tower, obviously.
given the color lines that I see throughout most of the deck, I think you can safely start with like 10 forests.
I know I don't think I need to do anything for like swamps other than maybe some duels because I think the only
Yeah.
black cards that I have are the Sanctum, the Honed In, and the Sanctum of All. So I've got 3 cards that have black pips on them.
And Gen.
And again, that's right. Never mind then.
So I would say one swamp just so you can fetch it with any of your basic ramp.
Yeah, so we'll go swamp. If you really want to, I have a funny 5-color thing that helps mana fixing and is an alt win con. I'm listening. I love alternate win cons. Decrepit. Some say it might be shocks with some fetch lands. Oh yeah, yeah. I am a big fan of Maze's End. It is an alternate win con in my Slivers deck. Do I do it? Do we do that just for the memes?
I mean, that requires you to run a lot of tap lands.
Yeah, it's fine. Put that down to 26. We'll go. Actually, no, it'd be 25 because there's 11 gates. 25. The meme is too strong. You said probably like 10 forests?
Yeah, I think 10 forests should be a pretty solid base since all of your ramp is green.
What about Forbidden Orchard?
Yes.
Wait, which one is... No, I'm thinking Exotic Orchard.
Yes, I'm sorry, you're right. Exotic. Well, actually, wouldn't both?
I don't know what Forbidden Orchard... I know it gives...
It gives a spirit, I believe.
Yeah, non-flying spirit.
Yeah.
But then does it just tap for any color?
Yes, I believe Forbidden taps for any color, whereas Exotic only taps for color your opponents can produce.
Okay, well. All right, we need 13 more lands.
So wait, you said that there are how many gates?
There's 11. One for each guild, and then there's Gateway Plaza. Blood Sun. Decrepit is adamant on Blood Sun. Did Michael die? I think Michael died.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did I die or am I still here?
No, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, Blood Sun. Lose all abilities except oh, that does just strip away coming in tap, doesn't it?
Wait, doesn't that also shut off Maze's End?
That does also shut off Maze's End. But I have Harrow. Harrow doesn't do anything. Blood Sun is an enchantment. Forget that I said that. Vesuva. I know Vesuva. Is that... That isn't the one.
Copy land. It ETBs as a copy of another land.
If it's not too expensive, $32.99. I'm good.
So you have some base options like Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse.
Correct.
Those are pretty easy to include. Since you're not afraid of running the tap lands, there's the Khans Tri-lands.
Don't worry, opponents love getting rid of Blood Sun anyway. Speaking from experience here, yeah, you know what? And I'd argue. I guess I can argue that not running it because of one single card that's in my deck, while it systematically makes 11 other cards in my deck better. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Traveler's Amulet and throw Blood Sun on here. Okay. We've got 1 swamp and 10 forests. Uh, Myriad Landscape, that is also good. That is an option. I
So
think
the triomes are good, but if you actually play the full cycle of triomes that exist right now, you're talking like an extra $50 to the deck.
I will pass on the triomes. Um, is that what are they mentioning? What other? Just make sure this is still picking me up. Okay, cool. Let's see what lands people are running in Sis. Oh, you know what one we almost forgot? Um, Hull, Heliod's Generosity.
Yes.
That absolutely needs a.
You know, you have a pretty strong draw engine built into your deck, don't you?
Do I?
Well, you have at least one legendary that draws you a card every time you play an enchantment,
Yes. I
and
think I've
then you
got.
have
Yes. Yes, I think you're right.
so you have the possibility to have more if you want. Like it's not too hard to be like, okay, here's an enchantress.
Yes. The
I was gonna
battle
say,
bond lands it looks like are all around $10 a piece.
yes.
Um,
I was gonna say you could use a terrain generator since you're going to be drawing a fair amount of cards anyways, and just have a couple extra basics.
oh yeah.
'Cause
Uh,
every turn you can put an extra land into play.
what should I cut for terrain generator?
Oh no, terrain generator is a land.
Oh, is it?
Hmm. It's a land, taps for one colorless, or you pay two and tap it to put a basic from your hand into battlefield tapped.
Um, so that puts me at 8 land. Should I? So we've got forests and a swamp as far as basics go. How about just like two of the other ones? Two forests, two plain, or not forests, two mountains, two plains, two islands,
I think that's smart.
and that'll put me down to 2 more lands.
Um, Again, with you drawing a significant amount of cards, Reliquary Tower is probably a good idea.
2 islands.
And then Cascading Cataracts is probably a very smart inclusion as well, just in case all of your other fixing and fetching goes wrong.
Cascading cataracts. 1 second. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Mute for 24 hours. There we go. Welcome to my Discord, everybody. um, yeah, cascading cataracts.
So I'm going to
Um,
give you a tip for Discord when you're streaming.
yeah.
There's the settings next to where your name is in the bottom left. Click that and put streamer mode on. You'll still get all your notifications as soon as the stream ends, but you won't get any notifications during the stream.
Enable streamer mode. Well, everyone, welcome to welcome to my Discord. Anyway, one last. What was that last land that you had mentioned?
Cascading Cataracts.
Right. Wait a minute. I might be pedantic about this because I think. Yeah. Uh, Noah Bradley.
Wait, was there an alternate art for this one? Because I feel like it got reprinted in one of the commander sets.
Not in a commander set. It was reprinted for Amonkhet Remastered on Arena. That gave it the alternate art.
Bradley.
Although I am seeing in chat Crystal Quarry.
Yeah.
Take a look at that one. Oh yeah, that is just Cascading Cataracts, but without Indestructible. Yeah, sure. I can do that one. And there we go.
Boom.
Noah Bradley is an admitted sexual predator who, after posting an apology about what he did, then took down the apology several months later, and is now angry and playing the victim at people that call him out on his crappy behavior. Wizards has cut ties with him. But yes, there we go. We've got Sisay Weatherlight Captain. I might do a little bit of pruning on my own time, but I think this will be real fun. I've been having a lot more fun with enchantments lately. But with that out of the way, let's move on over and play some Arena. Raise the music a little bit. Oh, probably raise the master sound a little bit.
You know, I just realized I don't think I have you on Arena.
You super don't, because the only people that I have on Arena. Oh, I need to make. Oh no, I don't need to make any update. Sweet. Let me add you real quick, because the only people I have added are Andrew and Shivan.
Oh wow.
No, and that's fair, Decrepit Sundew. Like, it's just a personal thing for me. Of I don't want to run as many cards of his as I can. Oh my god. What's your name on Arena?
So it's Michael, the same as it is everywhere else, and then hashtag 70669.
669. Is it
And
capital
actually,
M?
would you like? Yes, capital M. Sorry. Would you like to take a second to review the deck with everybody while I take a momentary break?
Yes, I will do that.
All right. I will be right back then.
All right. So while he does that, we're gonna reopen. We're gonna reopen my Google Docs real quick to see what we ended up with. And then when he gets back, John Avon's a good one. John Avon's a real good one. Rude. So for Sisay, for creatures, we've got Gen, Arcanum Weaver, Tuvasa the Sunlit, Kethis the Hidden Hand, Hannah Ship's Navigator, Zur the Enchanter, the original Captain Sisay, Alayla Artful Provocateur, Lost Oromancers, Wrath Capuchin, Gaddock Teague, Burnished Tart, Sad Robot, Stupid Sexy Dryad, and Azusa. Instance, this is the bit that I'm most interested about, because we only ended up with Boros Charm and Harrow. Because I don't actually think I have any targeted removal on here, so that should be interesting. Enchantments, we've got all 11 Shrines, Paradox Haze, Sterling Grove, Wild Research, Orification, Privileged Position, Karmic Justice, Whirlwind of Thought, Omen of the Hunt, Utopia Sprawl, Abundant Growth, Estrid's Invocation. I ended up selling a deck, and the guy said he liked old lands, so I gave him a bunch of John Avon for it. John Avon's lands are gorgeous. Mermaid, Colney Heart Expedition, Abundance, Court of Bounty, Blood Sun. For artifacts, we've got Thran Temporal Gateway, Planar Bridge, Crystal Chimes, Druidic Satchel, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Honor Worn Shaku, Armillary Sphere, Expedition Map. We've got a Planeswalker in Calyx. And for lands, we ended up with Command Tower, All 11 Gates, Maze's End, Exotic Orchard, Forbidden Orchard, Terramorphic, Evolving, Myriad, Hall of Heliod's Generosity, Terrain Generator, a Swamp, 10 Forests, 2 Plains, 2 Islands, 2 Mountains, a Reliquary, and a Crystal Quarry. I might put this together in cockatrice, kind of fishbowl it a bit. But yeah, this is, if you want a cheap board wipe, Day of Judgment is slightly worth. Yeah, I do like Day of Judgment. I got the full art text list one, like for in foil for myself a little while back. I love it. It might be worth including. I might do some trimming to get that in there. But yeah, that is the deck. That is the deck that we all as a family birthed into existence. Um, I expect child support from every one of you that helped. But with that, close that. We don't need to look at that. Back to Arena. I added Maechael. So I'm weak. I ordered the Squirrel Secret Lair. Heroic Intervention also gives things. Yeah, I do. Heroic Intervention's a good one. Give you a forest. um, I'm excited. I'm gonna mess with some of my stuff on here. Just options, audio. Don't need that. Can raise that up a bit. Raise the music up a bit. I don't need sound effects and voices. There we go. Child support. I can't afford a bottle of Coke more than once a month. God. Talk about deadbeat dads. We made this together. So I'm weak. I bought the Squirrel Secret Lair. I told myself I was never. Pepsi's better. Tim, you are officially the new moderator for this channel. You're great. I've never seen anyone agree with me that Pepsi is better than Coke. I love you. God, these artworks are so beautiful. So let me give you guys a little glimpse at my decks. As you can see, I'm very big on nicknames. I got these lists. I think I got Party Time from Magic Arcanum. And Five Toughness Tribal is from Magic Aids. I built this after the people at LRR kind of showed off this gladiator format. I buy 2 liter of Pepsi Max whenever I get the money to. I'm all about, honestly, if we're going with my favorite soda, I'm all in on Dr. Pepper. But if I'm going Pepsi, then cherry Pepsi all the way. Cycle our way to win. So this is my newest brawl deck, and I think this is the one I'm gonna play against Maechael. It's white black clerics, and so it's commit malpractice because clerics are like doctors. Over here is my standard deck for shrines. Polycase Hungry. That's a brawl deck. That's a brawl deck. Wild Cherry Pepsi Caffeine Free is actually delicious. Yeah, buddy. That's a brawl deck. This is a disgrace. This is... We don't have Dr. Pepper or Cherry Pepsi here. Where do you... I'm sorry. Like, I'll send you Dr. Pepper. That's the saddest sentence that I've ever heard. We don't have Dr. Pepper or Cherry Pepsi here. Are you in hell? Blink twice if you're in hell.
I just came into Dr. Pepper. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're talking about soda. Because I went over the deck and I was like, all right, here's the deck that we all birthed into existence. I expect child support from all of you. And Decrepit is like, child support? I can barely afford a soda every month. And then we just started talking about how Pepsi is better than Coke.
I will I will be the dissenting voice here. Wild cherry Pepsi is better than cherry Coke,
Yes.
but for me, Coke is hands down better than Pepsi.
So that's how my dad and hold on, I live in South Africa, haha. So yes, actual hell. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I mark my words. I'm gonna find some way to get a Dr. Pepper to you.
Amazon delivery.
Okay, so I sent you a friend request.
I sent you a challenge.
Did you?
I did.
Because I'm not seeing anything. According to this, my request sent to you still hasn't been approved.
You are Markov Fanboy 54, correct?
Yes.
Because I see that you have 0 friends online at the moment, and I have you online. So,
What is going here?
just a moment. Let me try doing a direct challenge.
I'm gonna exit out of here and then I'll reopen.
Okay.
Hello everybody. Don't look. Don't look at my screensaver. I don't actually know if it can see from what it's set up at. Oh, it can. Don't judge. No one pay close attention to the thing in the top right corner that's just labeled, oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
So a long time ago, I was a member of the Brony community. I was really, really big on that. And, all right. I'm loading back in. Oh.
So,
there
in a lifetime ago, you were a brony.
And, I mean, I could go to the big city and go to one of the gas stations and buy a 330 milliliter Dr. Pepper for like $1.50. Oh. Yeah, but I feel like a gift from a friend is special. Okay, yeah. Now it's saying you're online. All right. Challenge match. Brawl. I hate that it only lets us do best of one. Challenge.
And I'll be bringing me Smash.
Oh no! Oh no! Burst through wall. Oh yeah! I'm gonna commit malpractice.
See, this is funny because we're playing like 2 almost antithetical color pairings, but we're doing the same thing.
You're also playing clerics?
No, we're both life gain. At the cost of our opponent's life.
Yeah, I can roll with this.
I can also roll with this.
Chekhov's gun. I'm just gonna put this here. It's oh here.
Well, now you have to use it by the end of the story.
What is the difference between Chekhov's gun and Arkham's razor?
It's Occam's razor.
What did I say?
Arkham's.
Oh, great.
So Occam's razor is, no matter what's going on, the simplest solution is usually the correct answer. And the more complicated it gets, the less likely it is to be the truth.
Okay. Whereas
Chekhov's gun is
you
don't show the gun unless you're going to use it.
Okay.
Yeah. One is a philosophical study. The other is a filmmaking. Well, it's a filmmaking concept. So, it's for foreshadowing. You don't show the gun unless you plan on using the gun. So you don't introduce a character if they don't factor into the plot in any way, shape, or form.
Gotcha. I see you're working with the Bob Ross lands.
Yeah. I am. I was happy to get them. I do wish that they were full art. I do have to say that.
I'll agree with you on that. I spent time and coins getting all of the full art Nyx lands, so I'm damn well gonna use them. I'm gonna send a message.
Hi there, Psycho Gecko. Ooh, that is a message. That's definitely a message. I'm gonna not block, and then I'm gonna send a message back.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Tim. We do our best. Andrew and I started this back in February because we both wanted to do this. Oh, hey, Andrew's here. Oh, I see what you did there.
Like I said, I was gonna send a message back. Now the question is do you tap out with your 6/6?
The answer is yes. Oh, nope, I don't need to do that.
Excellent.
Yeah, well, let's leave things like that. When did Andrew get here?
I am unsure. Hello, Andrew.
Andrew's at work right now. Oh, that doesn't do what I thought it did.
Naughty boy.
It's alright. I also would like to send a message. You send that message by calling collect. The only sodas that I drank from cans are the ones that confirm my name's stereotype.
I did the wrong thing.
Okay, that's not the one that I thought it was.
That was a boo-boo.
Oh, Andrew's on his break. Oh, hey, Grumgully.
Ah.
Oh, good. Clothis is online.
Yes, Clothis is online.
I forgot that the Gargaroth had vigilance.
I completely cast the wrong spell on the Gargaroth. I was not trying to give it vigilant or trying to give it trample on top of trample.
I feel like I know what one you meant to give it.
Yes, you do. Ooh, Broodmoth. I love that card.
It's so good. I've got like 3 copies of it now. Okay, so yeah.
Protection from green.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's see what I can do here.
No, I know what I'm doing. Everything's fine.
Because you're tapped out now.
I super am. That was rude.
Oh, it's just getting started.
That was rude. I can't believe you would do that. I like your pet.
I do too. I also like yours.
His name is Rock. If you click him enough, he just explodes. I was really hoping that's not what you were gonna do. Okay, it's fine. Everything's... Oh! Oh, that's a big boy.
That's a Quartzwood Crasher token.
Okay. I think I might be able to do something.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do something, since you have an unblockable 8/8.
Yeah. Kyle, so I'll let you guess what my stereotype. Oh, homeboy likes Monster. Do you just have Lethal on board right now? Hey,
I believe so.
Don't touch my. Don't touch that.
But I want to.
Oh, am I dead?
I mean, if I do this right.
7, 11, 13, 16, 20? Oh.
I mean, I'm either dead or...
Oh, there's a lot coming at me. Well,
I'm pretty sure I think I might have actually messed up the math here. Because I left the lifelinker alive instead of the other one.
I know, but you've got a lot of trample.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, it worked out.
So I'm holding on to thwart the grave. So if you hadn't killed me here, I would have probably brought back my my 1-drop and given my thing protection again. Okay.
That sounds about right.
Well, that was rough. Oh.
Would you like me to play a different deck?
Nah, you're good. I accidentally canceled your thing, so hold on. Accept. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna play a different deck though.
Alright, so I will let you pick from the decks then. I have Pulp Fiction, Jacked Brown, Street Fight, Sacrificial Seeker, Blink the Lock, Friends Reborn, Destined
Pulp
Smash,
Fiction.
Tolkien
Let's go.
Tokens, and then Me Smash.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
I'm all on board that. I call this one Call of the Wild.
Ooh. So I'm not positive. This one might technically be Historic Brawl, because I don't think I've updated this one since the old sets. Yeah, it is. There is a Psy in the deck.
That's okay. Nah, I can't. I mustn't.
Yeah. I should. Yes, Psycho Gecko, I did, and I am very, very sad about that. They took away. No, it's not per player. It's 250 on the table at a time.
No, it's 250 per player.
Is it? I could have sworn. Okay, I misread it. So, I mean, still, it's quite the limitation considering that I have had thousands of tokens on the table before. I mean, it usually only crashes if you make more than 600 a turn. That's a Kogla.
Why is
Are you chugging?
No, the stream is.
Oh, it's just frozen on my side. I just realized that. I scrolled up.
You got this, Tyler. Call the Wild. They should answer. They have cordless. Oh, dude, Sentinel Eyes is so good. This thing has served its usefulness. Well, does he do anything when he attacks? Or when he connects? He doesn't.
No,
I don't know.
He's...
That's what I needed, though.
No bueno. That's gonna hurt. Oh, hello. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think I need to make some adjustments to some stuff. Was the stream slow? And I didn't. No, Andrew, your stream was fine. Oh, hello, deputy.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna matter.
The wild probably has better call call reception. All right, what are we doing here? I've got options. I mean, do we just do this? Who dies? You die.
I'm happy that Kogla is already down.
Drawn from Dreams is so good.
It really is.
I'll need to see if I can fix things.
So you're using OBS, correct?
Yes.
All right. You should be able to reduce your stream output to where it's it's a lower frame rate, like basically you're dropping from 1080p down to like 720 because you seem to be in high resolution.
Okay. Do you know how I would do that? I've temporarily backed out, and I have OBS
All right, give
open
me
just to make things.
just a second. I have to open mine up to
Here,
actually look at it. Crap. Okay, so I can't open up my OBS because it has an update. Oh, it actually is letting me update it. Never mind.
we're taking a momentary pause in things while we get this figured
Yes.
out. Would it be under settings?
All right. So I believe there is a way to do it under settings,
Video.
and that should be your video settings, and then your output scale and your base resolution.
I can't do it while I'm streaming.
You should be able to adjust your scene settings. So like your webcam,
One sec.
you should be able to right-click your webcam and configure video while live.
Where would that be? Because I'm not using a webcam.
So for you, I'm sorry, screen capture, your game capture
Okay.
should have properties.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I guess I do have to have that open. Desktop. I'm gonna turn this on for right now. Would it be under sources or scenes?
So I'm not sure what you get here. Just a second. Let me look at your screen real quick. Oh, it is black. So it
Hey, thanks for
should
joining
be
us, Tim.
Have a good dinner, Tim. So there should be something that says game capture in your sources.
My sources have talk, overlay, and comp screen.
So it is the comp screen. So you're using a display capture.
So it would be that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, here, you know what? I'm going to pop in here. I'm going to share my screen with you.
We're going to switch over to this for one moment. Okay, I've got my Discord open. Oh, that does not look like what mine looks like.
You probably just have OBS as opposed to Streamlabs OBS.
Yeah.
But similar thing. So like your comp screen is my display capture.
Okay.
So you should be able to right click on that and just a second. Excuse me. There should be something similar to this where the properties come up. And then you should be able to adjust the display. The capture line, all of that stuff.
I don't have a... Oh, properties.
Yep.
Display 1, it only gives me one option.
Okay. Off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly what to do. There was an option for it. I think that you can only change the output when you're not live. So that might not have changed anything.
All right. Well, we'll deal with that later then.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all good. It's my first stream. Things are going to be bumpy.
Yes. It is not a stream if there's not an issue.
Fantastic.
I feel like Kinnan just comes back right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, look at that. Kinnan came back.
Because now that gives me access to more mana. For example.
Hey, that card looks familiar.
Hey, watch this.
I feel like I'm rapidly going to die.
I'm taking that from you.
Taking everything from me.
Well, here's the 7/6 gorilla. Deal with it.
Deputy is going to take it on the face.
Capture, not display capture, because display makes the frame rates drop a lot.
Yes, but that's also one of those things that you usually can't change live.
Fair point.
I think with OBS anyways. I think slobs you can.
Appreciate it, Decrepit. I'm gonna... Like I said, this is the first time that I've done any of this, so I'll get it all sorted out when we're done. It's not gonna be the prettiest video, but hey, nothing's perfect the first time. Kogla is gonna slowly rip apart everything that you love and hold dear.
Yes, the bastard is.
Oh, here we go. He's here.
Ruh-roh.
He's here. He's arrived.
The Almighty!
Narumeha.
Indeed.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Smart. I will destroy you.
Yes, more than likely you will. But this keeps me alive another turn. So I have not drawn any green mana this entire game. And I have double green, green, and green in hand. Plus a commander who needs green.
God, why is she a 3/3?
Oh, that's just a slap in the face.
Is it a tap land?
No, it's a thing that I can't use.
Oh, does it require green source?
It does. Well, no, actually it doesn't, but it requires the cards that have green in them to be useful.
Hey, look at that, you're back to 25. Oh, what's up, Lavinia?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here.
No, I mean, I gotta style a little bit.
Dead.
Blow that up. That. Does he? He doesn't. So what if we gave him trade?
I think that does it.
I do not have enough to pump my Brushwag though, so that's sad.
It is. And just for that.
Only adding that
I don't think you noticed what just happened.
I saw my Brushwag die.
Yeah, Winona Ryder just killed your Brushwag.
She really does look like Winona Ryder, huh? I'm just
Come
gonna
on,
play out
dude.
my hand.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on. Like almost halfway through my deck, and I have not seen a single green source. Really?
Great. Oh, hello.
It's not. I don't like that. What is this? Oh, that's. Yeah,